What's going on, everybody? It's your boy PeteFuzzyPete. I'm back again. Hakuna Matata, my friends. Hope everybody's well. Hopefully we get some people to chime in, because we're going to try to cram this thing together so I can take it to Z13 tonight down in Detroit. See if I can test it out before I paint it. So, that's in a few hours. Oh boy. What have I done? I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to try it. We're going to try to get it done. We're going to try to get it functional. But, yeah. So, stop on by. Come say hi. We'll be here for a while. Well, we'll be here till, if we can get this done. If not, no worries. We'll just, have it for the next one. So, real quick, I need to check polarity on motors, because I have yet to mark that. Shame on me. Because these are the Adventure Force rival compatible, I guess you could call it. So we got 2S. I don't think I have a 9-volt laying around. Oh, I do. Let's do that. My buddy's still borrowing my LiPo charger. Need that back. Alright, so negative. Alright, that's done. Soldering iron's hot. Got that heated up before start of the stream. See if we can't get this thing somewhat functional today. And I need to get the switch. I should do the switches first, so that way we can set the circuits. Give the epoxy enough time to cure. Well, not really cure, but work. I guess that's what you can call it, work. So yeah, we're just working, seeing if anybody's got their eyeballs on. Should put out a post that I'm streaming, but you know what? Screw it. If nobody wants to watch, nobody has to. It's all good. Saturday afternoon. Beautiful day outside. I mean, just trying to keep things moving on some builds. Some are coming along better than others. That's for sure. Okay, so I need to obviously cut my switch down. And I could cut it with my Dremel, but I'm not going to. I should. Crap. And my glasses are upstairs. Alright, Dremel. That's that. Put that up there. Screws here. So, doing it, trying to get this put together, pieced together. Tony, working on the Rapid Strike Quantum build that I've been doing for a friend of mine. Trying to see if I can't get it at least wired together. Not permanently wired together yet, but wired so I can take it to Z13 tonight down in Detroit for our monthly indoor Nerf game of HVZ, fun, and modding. I know they're doing a mod party right now down there, but I just I can't do. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, so just kind of making it up as we go. As we go, we're gonna continue soldering and figuring out what to work on. But I know everybody that goes usually has something to work on. I don't, because I kind of just make it up as I go. So we're gonna just stay at home for now, and just keep working, right? Oh, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, not painted, not done sanding, but we're gonna try to get it together so I can use it, because YOLO. Okay, that's that. This one's gonna have to go. So what are you working on, Tony? Anything fun and exciting? Let's see. Sold off most of my. Nice. That's awesome, man. Congrats. You always know you're making progress when you sell out. Yeah, I'm kind of at that same point too. I want to get this done for my buddy because it's a late wedding gift for him. But I mean, I just finished. Where'd it go? I mean, I've been sitting on this project for 2 years now. Just finished this up today. Just a hammer shot with the NVZ edition 6-shot Orange Mod Works kit. I mean, it's not bad. I mean, I just could never decide on a paint job. So it's my new sidearm until I build my Chronos, which is right down here, disassembled until I figure out a paint scheme. So I figured this one will be a nice sidearm to Pandora if I ever get that back. I know I will get it back, it's just a matter of when. Alice Coat Duck is putting in a select fire kit for me, and I just she says she's almost done with it, but she ran into a problem with me, with using the 4S LiPo. It causes some electro interference with the onboard computer that she programmed. So, understandable, no big deal. Gotta use a drone real quick, hold on. Okay. So, that's coming along. This is coming along. I don't know why, but I like using hand tools more than I like using the Dremel for fitting parts like this. Just, makes it feel more, I don't know, not really more important, but more custom, I guess you could say. More finely tuned. because you're not just, you know, tossing a kit in and knowing it's going to work. You're taking your time, working methodically to make something that's, you know, not supposed to be there, be there. The only reason trying so hard to get the switches mounted right now is because the epoxy my E6000 needs time to, you know, at least set up long enough for the, you know, to be worth the time. Because if I can't get the switches, you know, to at least be locked in, there's no use in trying to get this done before tonight. Luckily, I still have my Nemesis Vex V2 laying around, so that's always good. Let's see who else is here. Yeah. Exactly. It just feels right, you know. Get back to it, you know. Enough with the power tools. You know, America was built with your hands, and you know, here we are. Everything's automated now, or everything's done for you. So, just doing it the old-fashioned way, doing it by hand. A little snip here, a little snip there, till I get the fit that I want, which I need to take a little more off the switch now. Okay. Ooh, that's toasty. Awesome. Cool. So yeah, doing it fun, doing it exciting, just doing it. That. Oh, that's still a high spot. Right. Boy, do I know the feeling. I mean, I don't even have a bandsaw yet, so I've been like this project I've cut up with my Dremel, and that's been it. So, thank you, Epoxy Putty, for covering up all my poor cuts that I've made. But you live and you learn. You know, if you can't do it by hand, it makes you think you can do it with power tools. But Dremels are very handy when it comes time to, yeah. You're going there to nerf, not to work, which is the other reason why I'm staying home from the mod party. This is my mod party. This live stream is my mod party. You want to come hang out? Come hang out. You know, you work and message when you can. I'll work and, you know, you can see me working. I'm not trying to say my work's more important, but you know, I have my way of doing things, and my way just takes longer, but you know what? Oh well. Still get done. It's just, you know, if I went to the party, I'd be taking too many tools or having to share tools or lose tools. And I can't afford to do that because, you know, everybody has their own way of working, and mine is knowing where everything is until you know, I end up needing something, and then I'm like, wait, where did I put that? So it's all right, you know. The other problem is I honestly don't even know what I'm doing. So just kind of making it up as I go, worrying about cleaning up the mess later. So it's all right. So if you were to make, you know, if you were to do it as a project for yourself, what would you do? Let's see, Buster. Nice. That'd be awesome. See, someday I want to have, you know, back my property. I want to blow out the old shed that's out there, build a pole barn, so I can put in my own mini metal shop, workshop, so that way I can have a mill, a lathe, bandsaw, you know, everything that I grew up, you know, had in my metal shop classes at school that I want. Maybe even a mini mill, I mean a mini CNC, but you know, only time will tell on that one. Because if I you know, get to that point in my life where I can do that, shoot, I'll start machining parts out of my backyard. I will contact the OFB and say, hey, I will machine you parts right in my backyard, literally. Or you know, whoever wants machine parts, I could do that. You know, I know how to do the programming. I can do some of the finish work. What am I running into now? Cut that tab, that's why. So, you know, it's just what do you need, when do you need it by, and how can I help? That's how I like to think of it. yeah, I want to, you know, at least save up and get myself a Prometheus, because I want to turn into a Spartan laser from Halo. That's what I want to do. Maybe add an extra agitator to help with the consistent feeding, but that, you know, I just feel like it needs to be like a Spartan laser. Why did I agree to do this? Starting to regret doing this now. Never been a fan of the Rapid Strike. Too complex for its time. You know, not worth the trouble for what it is. That's just me, you know. I just it's cool that it uses the same, you know, some of the same parts as Strife, so, you know, interchangeable cages, but that's about it. The whole, in my opinion, the whole 3-switch versus 2-switch setup, you know, I'd rather do a 2-switch. You know, you have high enough rate of fire or low enough rate of fire, you should be able to just, you know, we're back, maybe. My signal will hold up. Are we good now? If you can see me, Tony, let me know. I don't know if it's just my Wi-Fi or what's going on. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I had a phone call come in, so I think the stream got put on pause, but it was having trouble getting back together, back going. So, but hey, at least we're back. Yeah, just trying to get the switches placed. Sooner I can get them placed, sooner I can get the them going with the E6000. That is my go-to for show. Okay, I'm happy with that. I need a couple more clamps. I think these are $2 clamps for 4. Great investment, highly recommend them. Harbor Freight. That's just what I choose. Okay. Now to quickly get some epoxy 6000 on them. Sooner they get that on, sooner I can get to soldering them into place. Okay, I'm gonna set that aside just like it is, like that, to find some. Okay, and cap it. All right, there we go. Cool, that's going. I can start focusing on this. start getting my wires prepped. Awesome. So we're going to set this aside, clean up the disc a little bit, get the flywheel cage soldered together. So, need a couple sets of wire. Question is, do I try to get the LED hopper soldered up too? So that would be a task in and of itself, which I'd rather wait on that until it's time for final assembly, but if I have to, I will. Now, he's going to show like that, so I need to, yeah, okay. AutoZone wire strippers. Very quick, very simple. Give it a quick snip. I have yet to find the sweet spot for them, but you know what? Oh well. Okay. And handy hands. Now, typically what I would do is I would, you know, obviously measure out the right amount of wire I need. But because I'm kind of on a time crunch, and I also don't really know if this is even going to work, we're just going to roll with it. That's one. Take this down this way, that this way, over here. Find that always giving yourself just a smidget of extra wire makes it real easy. And by no means am I a genius at soldering. I just had practice. I know many people can do much cleaner soldering jobs than I. But for this hobby, I find that my work is more than adequate. So that's that, that's that. Okay. Alright, just had a brain fart for a second. Sorry about that. Let's see. Let's see. 60-40. And then my soldering tip is gunked up because practice. You know, oh well. I don't have the nicest setup that I wish I could have, but it's what I can afford to have right now. So it's all good in the hood. Oh, duly noted. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've for a while I've been using this roll, and I have yet to have a bad joint. any kind of failed solder, but you know, knock on wood, that's a good thing. Okay, that's that. That's really cool. Just knocked over my pen holder. Awesome. My pen holder holds my screwdrivers down here and a couple Sharpies. So that's awesome. Okay, so there we go, that's that. So now if I take this, take my negative, my positive, 9-volt. Red wall, nice. Okay, positive connection. Here we go. Alright, I think I soldered one backwards, darn it. Yep. Soldered the lower motor backwards. Awesome. Cool. Now I get to retry. See, this would be very embarrassing if I did this at the mod party. So, I'm glad I'm doing it here at home. Okay, well, live and you learn. Luckily I have plenty of wire where I came from. Positive, negative. Positive. Negative. Okay. Here we go again. Oh well. Cool. Okay. So we go positive. Fall out. There we go. Nice. Those are good. Alright, now I gotta reposition the wires. So I gotta do my normal trick. So because I don't have a second color wire right now, this is my trick. Take a Sharpie and draw on one of the wires. That way you know one's positive, one's negative, and that's all, you know, it's pretty darn simple too. So, it's all good. Nice. Awesome. Alright, make sure. Oh well. I mean, I just kind of never clean my tip. I mean, I got the little sponge in the soldering iron holder, but okay. I mean, I'm not, you know, it's not like I'm doing soldering for something all that, you know, need to have a electrostatic mat, you know, free mat, or soldering a Nerf gun, for gosh sake. I mean, that's all I've ever found, was that it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it works, right? Negative. Grab our test ammo. Grab our positive. Nice. Now I don't know where the ball went. That's okay. Cool. And we got power. Well, we got both motors working at the same time. Cool. Awesome. That's one step forward. Now, luckily, see, the way I like to do these, I like to use Captain Xavier's wiring diagram, and it's very helpful. Highly recommend, you know, checking out his diagrams on his Facebook, or watching his videos on rewires, because no matter how many blasters I've rewired, other than Strife is a switch and 2 motors. But when we have these full auto blasters, I still need a reference every time I work on them. I've done 3 of the Nemesis over there. This one, I've done Pandora, which is a hyperfire. I've rewired another hyperfire. You know, I've done a bunch of these belt-fed, you know, full autos, but I still find myself coming back to his videos and/or diagrams just as a reference, because, you know, it is simple stuff, but still find myself making mistakes, and that's all good. So, luckily, we can do normally common to negative of the motor. So on the pushing, sorry, I'm rambling to myself about where I need to goes where. Positive, negative. Okay. Ooh, hello. Now, this is not going to have the highest rate of fire. I do not have the funds or the need to put a Valkyrie or Kraken in the pusher of this Quantum, so I found an old school MTB Rhino, and that's going to be the pusher motor for this build, because why go, you know, overkill? And the guy I built this for, he's usually more of a sock ninja, but likes having something for the oh shit moment, other than just a sock. So this is going to go from positive to com. There we go. It's that one. Down there. Cool. It's one down. Negative, we'll go to, we'll go negative for the motor, from the motors to, so we'll take it, solders to that real quick. You know what I just realized? We're almost in October. I bought a house. I have to supply candy to small children. Crap. Gotta be the new good neighbor, and you know, show that I'm a nice guy and actually give small children candy. Crap. Oh, that's gonna be fun and exciting. What do you think I should give them? Chocolate or Swedish fish? Well, it's more of a mixed bag of Swedish fish and like sweet tarts or something. I don't really remember. But I gotta remember I got like, I don't even know, maybe 100 kids or more coming through the neighborhood. So I gotta be ready for if that number is close. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick, that goes there, negative comes this way, belt up, bending tag right there. Nice. Actually, gave him too much. Cool. So we're gonna, I should probably just leave this in place. Take him down. Alright, and wire strip. But yeah, just gonna, I don't know. You know, I want to be the good neighbor, give, you know, full-size chocolate candy, but I also don't know if I can afford to do that on my first year of owning this home. So let's see what you know, what ends up happening and what I end up doing. Toasty. There we go. Leave it. Okay. There we go. So we got our negative from motor, positive. I gotta get that wire fit now. Should be plenty. Cool. Yep, just kind of move around and see if we can't get this done. For those of you, if there is anybody else new, I'm PeteFuzzyPete. I am your host, your friend, your neighborhood fun guy that, nah, I'm just kidding. But I'm PeteFuzzyPete. And today we're working on the Rapid Strike Quantum build that I've been tooling around with. See if we can't get it done by, I think, 6 o'clock or something, so I can take it with me to Detroit Dart Club for Z13, the local once a month war here in the great state of Michigan. those of you who are in Michigan, we'd love to have you out. Love to see you. And we're gonna, I think tonight we're starting loadout videos. So come on down, bring your loadout. We'll put you on. We'll get you either on the Detroit Dart Club channel or mine or both. Who knows? But we're just gonna. I think we're gonna do some filming today. We're gonna play plenty of games, VIP, payload, obviously some HVZ. But yeah, it should be pretty fun. Just trying to think of what else I can have ready. So, because until the switches, get, held in place long enough for me to take the clamps off and do the reverse side, I gotta just kind of wait. And I'm not a patient person. For the most part. I mean, I am, but not for something important like this. So, in the meantime, I'm not going to glue anything down. Set this all aside. Let's get the LEDs in. Why not? Let's get some LED lights in. Well, at least the switch is wired up. Cool. That was cleaned off pretty darn nicely. The only reason I'm using a original Rapid Strike switch is so that I can use the old mag sensor tab, because what's going to end up happening is I'm going to wire it so it's right like that, right down here. So when we put this little magazine in, I cut down an old 6 clip, come in the mag well, engage, we'll engage the switch and just kind of leave it off, right? That's going to be the idea. When you remove the mag, turns the lights on, you're reloading. You put the mag back in, you're good to go. Or you just take it out just to check it. What do you think? What do you think, Tony? Should I use the mag as is there ammo, or leave the mag in for the lights on all the time? So I already got the LEDs in the hopper. Nice green LED strip in there. Just a matter of how do I want to wire it up, I think I might also just have to bridge these together into one. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to bridge these into one set of wires. That way it's just a little less complicated. Plus it's also a nice wire to hold on to that I've acquired from various places. Fine, don't go in those wire strippers. Where are my old ones? It's frustrating when your nice tools don't always want to work because you can't fit them where you need them to. Cool. Okay, those are there. Let's get a little solder on these. I gotta twist them together first. Now, me being in a rush when I was putting these together, I soldered the wires backwards. So what I typically do is I will use white as negative, but this on one side I ended up using blue as negative, so I need to that's one. That's two. So we're going to have to solder white to blue and blue to white. Okay. thing of heat shrink out. Harbor Freight sells pre-cut heat shrink, so it's gonna be a lifesaver. Might be too small. So we'll just use one of these. Cut it in half. There we go. Alright. Sorry if I'm... Oh, okay. No new chat. Tony, what's going on, man? Be quiet. I'm trying to keep up on work and also keep up on talking to you, since it seems like you're the only one here, but that's okay, you know? But, what's going on? What are you doing? What are you working on? Anything? Or are you finishing up your commissions? So, gotta get these two to come together like that. Okay, there's that and there's that. What do I do with my second piece of heat shrink? Right here, okay. So, now we're gonna take first piece. Now, I'm back to my normal setup with white being positive, any negative. These pieces are not big enough. Crap. Okay. Alrighty then. Back to the tub of heat shrink and take one of these. And we keep going. Keep working, keep working, keep working. When in doubt, keep working. Good rule of thumb, right? I don't know. It's just something my dad always used to say. Just keep working. Get back to work. You know, work's not going to get done until you do it. Looks better, maybe. Good. Looks good. Okay. So, just if you're tuning in or you're skipping ahead through the video, because I will be posting this later, you know, just to keep it up on the channel for anyone who just, you know, said, hey, I missed it, darn. You know, want to see what's been happening. I'm PeteFuzzyPete. I'm working on the Rapid Strike Quantum. Trying to see if I can't get this done for Z13 tonight down in Detroit. Okay, that's that one. that one. So if this works, I hope it will. Need one less thing to worry about. Nice. Nice. Where's my lighter? I'm forgetting I have a lighter. Nice. Now I take LEDs, LED stuff. Put that there. This can move there. So with this now, it's blue is positive, white is negative, positive, negative, and we have light. We have light on both sides. Nice. So that will look good, whatever I decide to do. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to do the hole. You know what, just cut the slot. Cut a slot. Right. There we go. I'll make the wires come in easier. I just gotta go from there. So this will end up like that, that. Probably try to tuck a little extra in. Put the white to power, blue to here. Blue will tuck in under the flywheels to switch. Blue back. Then we have plenty of blue. I have plenty more down below under the desk. So we'll get this figured out. And I'll figure it out somehow, some way. But for now, I think what's going to happen is what we'll do is I might just I'll cut the wire for now. I don't know if I'm going to have the lights ready for tonight. All depends if I can get it firing first. If I can get it firing, then we'll come back at it like a bad habit and go from there. But hopper, LED lights in it, nice green. Why? Because I'm a madman. Just kidding. It's because I have green LED strip that I don't even use. My buddy bought it and he found he didn't have a use for it, so I took it off his hands. So now, alright, back at this real quick. Let's see. Positive, negative. Okay. Positive from the motor goes to normally to common of the fire switch. So really all I'm missing is from what would that be? So I need a negative to the okay, I need negative down. This negative would be normally open. Normally closed, normally open, common. Okay. I really hope I made that fit. Fits. Alright, so we need to make this. This will turn into another negative wire. If you don't ever have two colored wire, take a Sharpie to the wire color you have. Do yourself a single line on it. And you have one's negative, one's positive, so you don't wire up the same thing, the same whatever. But alright, I think what we're going to do is we're going to get this soldered on and take a break, go get some food, and start with that. So this are positive. This goes to flywheel, down and around. Alright, cool. I'm PeteFuzzyPete. I'm making a lot of progress. I'm happy. Hopefully I can get this all soldered together so that I can be able to still be able to remove everything. So I can come back and paint this once I figure out a color scheme. If you want a hint, here's your hint. Green and gold. I haven't figured out how I'm gonna lay it out yet, but that's all I got so far. I get for now until I figure out a name. We'll just call this Project Loki. Anyway, guys, I'm PeteFuzzyPete. Stay fuzzy, my friends. Hakuna Matata. I'll see you next time. Peace.